Sun bear. The sun bear is the smallest bear on Earth, but almost everything about it is built for hard work in thick tropical forest. It lives across parts of Southeast Asia, where heat, rain, insects, fruit, and old trees shape the way it moves and feeds every day. A full-grown sun bear is much lighter than the huge bears people usually picture, yet it is still strong, compact, and surprisingly powerful for its size. Its black coat is usually short and sleek, and on its chest there is often a pale patch that can look cream, orange, or yellow. That chest mark is why it is called the sun bear, though the shape is different from one animal to another. Sun bear. Up close, one of its most unusual features is the tongue. A sun bear can extend its tongue to reach deep into narrow spaces, which helps it pull out insects and honey from places that would stop many other animals. Its claws are long, curved, and made for tearing into rotten wood, peeling bark, breaking apart nests, and climbing with control. The paws turn inward slightly when it walks, giving it a distinct look and helping it grip rough surfaces. This is a bear that spends a lot of time using trees, not just passing by them. Sun bear. In many forests, termites and ants are a major part of its diet. The bear can rip open a log or nest, then use its tongue and lips to gather insects quickly before moving on. It also eats beetle larvae, fruit, figs, birds' eggs, and small animals when it gets the chance. Honey is famous in the sun bear diet, but it is only one part of a much broader menu. This animal is an opportunist, and that flexibility matters in a forest where food changes with the season, the weather, and the condition of the trees. Sun bear. Sun bears are excellent climbers, and young animals especially may spend a lot of time above the ground. They can climb trunks with surprising speed, rest on branches, and reach food sources that ground animals cannot get easily. Strong limbs, curved claws, and a compact body make that possible. In dense forest, being able to move up as well as across is a major advantage. A tree can offer fruit, insects, shelter, and a place to rest, all within a smaller area than a bear might have to travel on the ground. Sun bear. Even though they are bears, sun bears are often more secretive than people expect. They are usually solitary, and in many places they are active at night or during cooler parts of the day. In areas with heavy human pressure, that caution can become even stronger. A person can live near sun bear habitat and still never see one clearly in the wild. That hidden lifestyle is part of why so many people know so little about them, compared with larger, more famous bear species, sun bear. The sun bear's body is shaped for tropical life. Unlike bears from colder regions, it does not need a thick, insulating coat. Its fur stays short, which helps in warm, humid forest conditions. The ears are small and rounded, the muzzle is pale, and the build is low, sturdy, and efficient. Nothing about it looks exaggerated when you understand where it lives. This is not a bear made for snow, distance, or open country. It is a bear made for climbing, digging, tearing, and searching through forest cover that can be dense, wet, and difficult to move through. Sun bear. Mothers raise their cubs carefully, usually with just one or two young at a time. A cub has to learn how to climb, how to recognize food, and how to move through a world full of hazards. Trees can provide safety, but they also require balance and judgment. A young sun bear depends on its mother for protection and for the slow process of learning how this forest life works. Like many mammals that raise a small number of young, sun bears are not built for fast population recovery when too many are lost. Sun bear, that becomes a serious problem because the species faces pressure from several directions at once. Forest loss removes feeding areas, den sites, and travel cover. Poaching and illegal wildlife trade add another layer of danger, including the capture of cubs and the killing of adults. Roads and human expansion break large forests into smaller pieces, which makes it harder for wildlife to move safely and harder for populations to stay connected. For an animal that relies on strong forest structure, fragmentation is not a small issue. It changes daily survival. Sun bear. Sun bears also matter to the forest itself. When they tear apart dead wood and insect nests, they disturb old material and expose hidden layers. When they feed on fruit, they can help move seeds through the habitat. They are not just residents of the forest, they are part of the constant physical process of breaking, spreading, opening, and reshaping small parts of it. That role is easy to miss because the animal is shy and often unseen, but hidden animals still have visible effects on the places they live. Sun bear. The more closely you look at a sun bear, the less it feels like a minor bear species and the more it feels like a specialist built for a demanding environment. Its long tongue, climbing skill, strong claws, flexible diet, and quiet habits all match the forest around it. It does not need massive size to be impressive. It survives with control, adaptability, and physical tools that fit its world extremely well. The sun bear may be the smallest bear, but in its own habitat, it is a serious animal with a serious job.